All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell, and I am with
Pete Rambo.
Rambo. If y'all, hey, I'll check it out. What y'all need to do is y'all need to go over and check out his channel. You care to get a plug for your channel?
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate. I have enjoyed, particularly the growth that's come from some of your promotion. But just an opportunity to spread truth. It's all about spreading truth.
It is, and you do very good too. Well, very well. Speak well too.
Thank you, sir.
Speak very well. So anyway, Brother Pete and his wife have been up here to spend the whole weekend with us here at Straitway. He has an opportunity to actually see the lay of the land. Matter of fact, he even gave me a couple of good ideas on a few things that we need to do, especially on that tank over there too. It's been a beautiful fellowship. So he had an opportunity. He gave a little speech yesterday, encouraging the people. I had fellowship with him last night, broke bread with him when they first got here. It's been a really, really good, pleasant experience, but I can't speak for your experience for you. You have to tell it yourself.
Behold how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell together in unity. I've had a blast. This has been a fantastic visit. We're brothers. We have a lot of commonality. It has been wonderful for me to spend time here and dispel some of the things that I had heard. And you know, I think there's a lot of chatter by people who have never been here. It's chatter, you know, and that's how gossip works. And that's what it is. It's gossip.
It usually is. It's good that people actually, if they get invited to come, you know, to come here and see it for themselves, because you know just as well as I do, if you stand for truth, you speak any kind of truth, you're going to be a hated man.
No, of course no. No, it absolutely attracts a whole lot of attack because the adversary doesn't want truth out there. And we speak on one of the foundational truths, and that is the centrality of biblical marriage and the centrality of authority, headship, and family structure in order for Israel to be restored. Israel cannot be restored without a proper rebuilding of the family, and it starts with building the men. And I absolutely salute what you do. It was wonderful worshiping just in the middle of the men. It's a mosh pit of worship, and it was crazy. That was a lot of fun. That was just a total blast.
You can tell that this is a patriarchal ministry.
Absolutely.
You can tell that, and
unquestioning.
And what's your assessment? I mean, you didn't have any interaction for what you saw with the sisters or anything like that, but for what you saw, what's your personal assessment?
But my woman had interactions with the sisters,
and she spoke with you.
And she, yes,
there we go.
And absolutely, she spoke very highly of the overall demeanor, the pleasantness, the happiness that everybody has, and it's obvious in everything that's going on around here. Everybody is very happy, full of joy, very comfortable. None of this battered women thing that some would say. Now that's not something that I have heard, but I have heard others who have told me that that's something that they hear, and it's just not true. It's absolute falsehood.
It's sad, but you know, unfortunate at times. But at the same time, it's good because I teach people around here that all publicity is good publicity, even if it's bad, because it may spark somebody else's interest to want to actually come.
Right.
I can tell you one thing: I've definitely enjoyed you and your wife, and if I'm in the area one day down there, I'd like to stop by. And
I would love to.
And actually meet some of the people that you got there fellowshipping. But you know, the journey that we're on is a journey that is not made for many. It's only a few. It's really truly a few. But what happens is when we get people like Brother Pete and his wife to come here and to actually stay here on the land. You stayed here on the land, right?
We did. We stayed with Elder Becker.
This is an eyewitness account, like the Torah speaks about, and it dispels all the myths, it dispels all the lies, all the finger pointing and everything else. People can draw their own conclusions, but the best conclusion is to actually be an eyewitness. Just go there yourself and see it for yourself. And the people, they're genuine. It's genuine.
Absolutely.
And so Sabbaths, after we get finished with the message, and we sit in the fellowship hall and we speak, commune with each other. Then later on comes the music.
I shot a couple short recordings. I really, this weekend, part of me really wanted to do some videoing and stuff, but part of me, I didn't want to, desecrate's not quite the right word, but I didn't want to break the flow of just being able to enjoy and take it in. But I did shoot a couple videos last night, because even the worship that got started in the fellowship hall after we ate was just off the chain. It was off the chain. So really fantastic.
It's you know, the good thing about community is it's Yah centered. It's centered on the Messiah. Every aspect of our lives is just centered. It's centered on that, and a lot of the distractions that's in the world, they're just simply not here.
Right.
You know, the children are free to roam. They got a whole bunch of land. They can run and roam, and the children, they learn from their father and their mother, and their father and mother teach them, because they keep them from a lot of external sources, such as, i.e., the internet. You know, they don't have cell phones, because really majority of them, they don't need it. You know, they got too much to do out here, if you understand what I mean.
Right.
And we're doing this because this is after a long time of doing a bunch of studies and everything, and even the scriptures being revealed to me as I still go, that we're doing exactly what Yah designed for Israel to do.
Right. If we will use his blueprint, his blueprint being, again, just the patriarchal structure and building family and building clan and building tribe, and using all the principles with that to invest back into family, not dilute ourselves in the world out there, but instead invest here. That ultimately is the way he builds his people. You go back and look at it all the way through. That's what he did with Abraham. It's what he did with Isaac. It's what he did with Jacob, so on and so forth. And it's incumbent upon us to cease to be in Babylon and to cease to do things the ways of Babylon for the purpose of being his people.
Right.
Come out of her.
So on your way coming into here, we took back pretty good, huh? Would you say that?
We got off the interstate, and so we got off. We're coming across 40. Got off well before Nashville and headed north. And I figured, we're gonna stop somewhere about 20 minutes out or something like that, so we can, we wanted to go to the bathroom and go ahead and just get things comfortable or whatever before we pull in here. No. I was gonna top off the gas. No. We drove through that last little town. I'm looking around, and it's like not even a filling station. I'm going, this is nuts. We're in the middle of nowhere, but this is good. This is wonderful, wonderful. Absolutely.
Well, we've actually enjoyed. We're going to continue to keep watching and listening as well. Looking forward to the videos that you say you got coming, reaction videos, answer videos. We actually, when we started, Ask the Elders Hold Fast Wednesdays, we actually took that out of the page, what you're doing, making reaction videos. Because, that's out there all over the internet. People are making reaction videos about people all over the place. Nothing personal. It has to do with truth, for the sake of honor and the truth. And if someone, especially in the areas, what Satan always does, which is attack the family, to attack the authority, the headship, if they're wrong, if they're off, then good, we can answer them. And I would like to remind people that we've got a $20,000 debate challenge out there. I just thought I'd throw that in here. See, there are people out there that say that they have the truth. They represent the truth. They stand on the truth. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
And many of them even go as so far to say that they'll challenge anyone in debate on the particular subject and topics. But we found out that once we put the challenge, we accept the challenge, all of a sudden they do a little bit of investigation on us, and all of a sudden we get crickets. Or even if we even respond to their videos, we get crickets. What's been your experience?
I've had nobody that I responded to call me and say, hey, you got that wrong, or you need to fix that. Or I had one video that I was contacted and asked to take down because I did misspeak on a matter, and I took that video down. But that wasn't a response video. It was me commenting on a newspaper article, and the newspaper article had some information that wasn't entirely accurate.
Ah, okay.
But that's the only. It wasn't that they had a problem with my content. They had a problem with the fact that I had relayed something else that was not true.
And that's funny, because that's what's happening. I actually misspoke on the video, and I said, let every man be the truth and let Yah be a liar. You know what I mean? That's one that, come on, like I brought up the scripture in Ecclesiastes 19 the other day. Every once in a while we do slip in our speech, but not in our heart.
Right.
You understand? I mean, people know the intent, but instead of responding to the subject matter and the truth that I'm bringing out, they want to nitpick and cherry pick that right there and then make that the video rather than answering the questions.
But the fact that we're willing to take down information that's false, come prove us false. We'll take it down. But if you can't prove us false, then you need to fess up. You need to admit.
I've got some, matter of fact, I got messages right here, right now. Thanks for addressing the Pastor Geno Jennings. And then, of course, another one wants to apologize. And then here's one, here it is right here. Look at this one right here. This one says, wanted to thank Pastor for teaching on divorce and remarriage. He was bound, but not anymore.
Praise God.
So the word is getting out there. It's definitely getting out there. And again, it's about for the sake of honoring the truth and setting people free. Church tradition, in many aspects, in many ways, have kept people bound for centuries. But now we're in the end where knowledge is increased, like the Most High said it would be, and the truth that was suppressed down, notice it's rising to the top now.
Right.
So no longer can people condemn the thing that Yah has already substantiate as truth. And not only that, what is the structure for the biblical family himself when you have voices like this that is challenging the paradigm that has normally been the norm of truth for the world. Right. So, hey, we're doing it, and we're going to continue to keep doing it, too.
Absolutely.
We're going to continue to keep doing it because, I mean, we are lovers of truth. But, Blog Talk Radio, Sabbath night in there, it was a remarkable and amazing. The brothers just said, it's like y'all it's like y'all been listening to each other for years and centuries, but the truth is, it's the spirit of truth.
It is.
It's the same speech.
That's right.
Same speech.
That's right, because I had almost no input from you when I was researching this and coming through. It was after I had already come to a firm position and was convinced of what Scripture said that I started finding a bunch of your material, and then I went back looking through that, and I was like, wow, this is good stuff. And so, same thing. It's the spirit of truth.
Well, Brother Pete, you and your family, y'all welcome to come here anytime you want. So if you're ever heading this way, you need a place to lay your head and you're getting ready to trek across the country, something like that, you have a home. You have a home to be able to lay your head. We'll feed you.
And I absolutely look forward to continuing to collaborate on some stuff, figure out where the Father takes this or whatever. But very excited that we are two witnesses headed in the same direction and carrying a message of truth to all.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
So with that said, we bless you all. Sweet, precious, strong, victorious, and mighty, overcoming name of our soon-coming King, Yahshua HaMashiach. And listen to me. Check out the channel. I'm going to put a link in the description below. Check out his channel and test yourself. Prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. So with that, we bid you shalom. King coming.
For King and Kingdom, shalom.
That's good.